Hello, I am Dr. Deepu Chengappa. I am here to speak on nutrition in tuberculosis in this video. So we all know that tuberculosis patients suffer from undernutrition and they require adequate nutrition to get over from their disease. So nutrition and TB have a very close relationship. If you improve nutrition in a patient, definitely he can be cured of tuberculosis. In this video I am mentioning what all the food groups and dietary habits a patient with tuberculosis can maintain and what are the foods the patient should avoid. Hope this video will help you in managing your tuberculosis. Please keep logged on to the video and watch till the end, and if you have any doubts, please don't forget to mention it in the comment box. I'll be answering those questions. Thank you. A person with TB does not need any special food, although they should consume more food as compared with a normal individual, and they should have a very balanced diet. Some people with TB believe that more expensive foods are better than less expensive ones. This is not true, because if you compare a rice which is cheaper with a rice which is very expensive, the nutrition value remains the same. The nutrition value of the rice doesn't change with the cost of the rice. So I want to stress that the costlier foods are not better than the cheaper ones. There are also no foods that can cure tuberculosis. For example, people believe that some form of vinegar can cure tuberculosis, but that's not correct. Only anti-tubercular drugs can cure tuberculosis. It's always better that a person with TB has the same diet as normal, but possibly with some changes being made to increase their food intake. People with TB often have a poor appetite, but having more frequent food intake can be very helpful to these TB patients. Within a few weeks of starting tuberculosis drugs, the patient's appetite should increase and the patient should be able to consume normal diet as the normal individual, and the appetite will come back to normal. A patient with TB should have 3 meals and 3 snacks each day to increase the amount of food they eat. A person with TB should aim to have a healthy balanced diet. A healthy balanced diet can be achieved by consuming foods from 4 basic groups. These are group number 1, cereals, millets and pulses; group number 2, vegetables and fruits; group number 3, milk and milk products, meat, eggs and fish; group number 4, oil, fats and nuts and oil seeds. A food group is a group of food that share similar nutritional properties. If the food eaten contains food from all the above groups, then it is called a balanced diet, and it is very helpful for a TB patient to recover, and it is a very healthy habit. Not all the food groups need to be eaten at every meals. They can be divided and consumed accordingly. The diet of this TB patient should contain all essential nutrients. An essential nutrient is a nutrient that must be provided by a person's diet. These nutrients are necessary for the body to function properly. The 6 essential nutrients include the carbohydrates, proteins, fat, vitamins, minerals and water. Energy-rich foods like carbohydrates and fats, they are contained in whole grain cereals, millets. Vegetable oils, ghee and butter also contains this, some nuts and oil seeds and also the sugars. The second group containing building foods, they are called as proteins. They are present in pulses, nuts and some oil seeds, milk and milk products, meat, fish and poultry. Protective foods like vitamins and minerals, they are present in green leaf vegetables, some other vegetables and fruits. The eggs, milk and milk products and flesh foods are very important, and attempts should be made to increase the energy and protein content of the food in meals and snacks without increasing its volume. So for example, addition of oil or butter to chapati or rice can increase the energy content of the diet without modifying anything. A person with TB should also be encouraged to eat pulses in other forms, like example roasted chana, roasted peanuts, etc. People with TB need a variety of foods from different groups. Oil and fats are a source of energy. In terms of oil, soybean oil, mustard oil and coconut oil are all acceptable. Nuts like groundnuts are good source of energy and proteins and can be taken as snacks in either fried or roasted form. Groundnuts are equivalent in nutritional terms to more expensive nuts like almonds and cashew nuts. Proteins can be of animal origin like milk, eggs, meat and fish, or of plant origin as cereals and pulses. For vegetarians, a combination of cereals and pulses can give a quantity of protein equivalent to that of animal protein. The daily consumption of milk and milk products is also beneficial. In the case of non-vegetarians, consumption of eggs on a daily basis can provide the same benefit as meat and fish at a lower cost. Vegetables, especially leafy vegetables and fruits, are vital source of vitamins and minerals and should be part of the daily diet. Locally available fruits are as good as more expensive fruits transported over a longer distances. So we should consume locally available seasonal fruits. Nutrition means looking at the nutrients that are provided by people's diet. For a long time, it has been known that there is a link between TB and malnutrition. If people do not have sufficient nutrition, sometimes referred to as undernutrition or malnutrition, then this can make TB worse. Undernutrition weakens the body's ability to fight the diseases. TB also makes undernutrition worse. Most individuals with TB experience the weight loss. This can be caused by several factors, including reduced food intake due to loss of appetite. In India, a direct benefit transfer scheme provides people with TB with additional money for food. If a person with TB is able to carry out any physical activity, then this can be beneficial. Physical activity helps food intake to be converted into muscle mass, and it also increases the appetite. And we should also know what are the food items that should be avoided by a person with TB. A person with TB should avoid the following things. Alcohol in any form should be avoided as it increases the risk of drug toxicity. Carbonated drinks like Pepsi, Coca-Cola, etc. should be avoided. Excess of tea and coffee or their intake with food should be avoided. Tobacco and tobacco products should be avoided, and excess of spice and salt should also be avoided. Hope this video has given adequate information regarding the diet in tuberculosis. If you have any doubt, please mention it in the comment section. I will be answering in the forthcoming videos.